Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the SAT. This is Chapter 4, Lesson 26. We've met subordinate clauses. Now we look at one important kind, the adjective clause, and the comma rule that comes with it. We've seen single words and phrases describe nouns. Now a whole clause can do it. An adjective clause is a subordinate clause that modifies a noun or a pronoun. The banner that I painted hangs in the gym. The clause that I painted modifies the noun banner, telling us which banner. So an adjective clause is a full clause with its own subject and verb, doing an adjective's job, describing a noun. Adjective clauses almost always begin with a relative pronoun. The 5 to know are that, which, who, whom, and whose. And sometimes an adjective clause begins with where or when. For example, the park where she saw the fox. Where introduces a clause describing park. So whenever you spot one of these words, that, which, who, whom, whose, where, or when, look for an adjective clause right behind it. Adjective clauses come in 2 flavors, and the difference controls the commas. First, the essential clause. It's needed to identify exactly what it modifies, so it takes no commas. Projects that finish early earn extra credit. Which projects earn credit? Only the ones that finish early. If you removed that clause, the meaning would change. You'd be saying all projects earn credit. Because it's essential, no commas, and an essential clause often begins with that. Second, the non-essential clause. It adds extra information that isn't needed to identify the noun, so it's set off with commas. Maya's project, which studied plant growth, won a ribbon. We already know exactly which project. It's Maya's. The clause, which studied plant growth, just adds a detail. You could remove it and the sentence still makes complete sense. Because it's non-essential, we use commas, and a non-essential clause often begins with which. Here's the rule the SAT tests constantly. That versus which. Use that for an essential clause with no commas. Use which for a non-essential clause, set off with commas. And here's the quick test. Try removing the clause. If the meaning changes, the clause is essential, so use that and no commas. If the sentence is still complete and clear, the clause is non-essential, so use which with commas. Simply put, that glues the information in, which sets it off as extra. Let's put it together. The woman who owns the florist shop is visiting my mom. The clause, who owns the florist shop, is an adjective clause, modifying woman. Is it essential? Yes, it tells us which woman. Without it, we wouldn't know who's visiting. So it's essential, and we use no commas. Adjective clause, essential, no commas, identified. Let's practice. Each sentence has an adjective clause. Pick the relative pronoun, or where, when, that introduces it. Pause and try before I answer. The dog that Peter owns is a well-trained retriever. That introduces the adjective clause that Peter owns, modifying dog. So the answer is that. There is no family whose reunions are more fun than ours. Whose introduces the adjective clause modifying family. So the answer is whose. Cookie often visits the park where she saw the red fox. Where introduces the adjective clause modifying park. So the answer is where. Now decide whether each adjective clause is essential, needed and comma-free, or non-essential, extra, and set off by commas. Try the removal test and pause before I answer. Cars that have broken exhaust systems should be repaired. The clause narrows down which cars, only the ones with broken systems. Remove it and the meaning changes, so it's essential. Uncle Charles, whose cabin we used last summer, invited us back. We already know exactly who, Uncle Charles. The clause just adds a detail, and it's set off by commas, so it's non-essential. The popcorn that they sell at the fair is the best I've tasted. The clause tells us which popcorn, the kind at the fair. Remove it and we lose that meaning, so it's essential. Let's bring it together. An adjective clause is a subordinate clause that describes a noun, usually beginning with a relative pronoun, like that, which, who, whom, or whose. If the clause is essential, needed to identify the noun, use no commas and often the word that. If it's non-essential, just extra information, set it off with commas and use which. The quick test is to remove the clause. If the meaning changes, it's essential. If the sentence still stands, it's non-essential. Great work. In Lesson 27, we'll look at adverb clauses.